Hi, I'm Anya. If you've been watching my videos, you already know me as a freelance website developer. But today, I'm not here to give you tips. I just want to sit down and talk honestly. Because behind every sentence I speak in English today, there's a long journey filled with fear, frustration, embarrassment, and, eventually, growth. So, if you're someone who has ever felt stuck while speaking English, this video is for you. This is my struggle. And I hope you see a little bit of your story in mine. I grew up in a small town where nobody really spoke English. We had English classes in school, but only for writing and grammar. We memorized essays. We practiced fill in the blanks. We were never taught how to speak naturally. The first time I had to stand up in class and introduce myself in English, I froze. I said, myself Anya. I am 14 years old. I like to book. Everyone laughed. Even the teacher. I remember sitting down with tears in my eyes, pretending I was okay. But that day, something inside me decided, maybe I should never speak English out loud again. As I grew older, I always avoided speaking English. I'd fake confidence during school exams, but avoided oral rounds. Even in college, I was the silent one during group discussions. Whenever I tried to speak English, I would translate everything in my head. Forget the next word. Worry about pronunciation. Panic about grammar. I was tired of feeling stupid. Tired of people correcting me. So I stayed quiet. And that silence became my comfort zone. After college, I became a freelance website developer. I loved coding, designing, working on real projects. But there was one big problem. Most of my clients were from the US, UK, or Canada. They all expected fluent communication in English. So I'd avoid video calls. I'd ask clients to email me instead. I lost opportunities. I lost confidence. Once, I even rejected a big project just because it required weekly voice meetings. It hurt. Not just financially, but emotionally. I felt like English was a wall I couldn't climb. But one day, I decided, if I don't speak English for myself, no one else will do it for me. So I began, small, slow, scared. I started speaking to myself while brushing my teeth. Today I will finish a project. I feel tired, but I must keep going. Simple, broken sentences. I downloaded apps like Elsa Speak and Hello Talk. I watched English YouTubers with subtitles. I started journaling in English, even if it was just 2 lines a day. I stood in front of the mirror every day and said, "Hi, I'm Anya. I'm a web developer. I love coding and chai." Over and over again. It was awkward. But over time, I stopped feeling awkward. Yes, I still made mistakes. I still make them. I still say things like she do instead of she does sometimes. But now, I correct myself, I don't punish myself. I learn to laugh at my errors. To repeat and practice. To keep going even when it felt like no one was listening. What changed everything for me? Thinking in English. I stopped translating in my head. Instead of saying in my native language, then finding words, I said I need tea. Mind talk. I started doing a voice note every night in English, just like a diary. Today I felt happy. I had a great conversation with a client. ChatGPT practice. I began chatting with AI every day. Correct my grammar. Ask me questions about travel. Pretend you are a hotel receptionist. No judgment. Just growth. Today, I speak English confidently on client calls. I've built this channel where I talk to you, openly, naturally. That fear I had as a child. It's still inside me. But now, I don't listen to it. Now, I listen to myself. I'm not fluent because I'm perfect. I'm fluent because I practiced, even when I was scared. So if you're still watching this, here's my message to you. You don't need to speak like a native. You don't need big words or a British accent. You need bravery. To say the first sentence. And then the second. And then one more. Speak to yourself. Speak to your mirror. Speak to me in the comments. But speak. Mistakes are not your enemy. Silence is. Let's learn together. Let's practice together. Let's grow, not perfectly, but proudly. Get along with me, my story, my struggle, my success. And don't forget to subscribe if you believe that English is not just a language, it's a door to a bigger life. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.